Well, that was interesting. I've never actually had the main game crash on me before. I've had the expansion crash on me, as I said, but not the main game. So we had to time travel a little bit, and now we're back here. Because this is the most recent autosave. The Pioneer's not going to be done for another 3 turns, and yeah, we know that there's death down here and we don't want to go there. Do you want to pick that up, Dill? That's a equipment thingy by a broken statue, I do believe. I'm also, and I should have done this off screen, but I'm gonna do this on screen because yeah, it happens. Let's autosave every turn, just in case that happens again. Actually, let's do a actual hard save. As you can see, I have been playing this for a bit. My first game, my second game, my backup second game, because I found another interesting bug in this playthrough where I wasn't allowed to move my units. It was like the game was paused, even though it wasn't. So, LP1. Let's have a save for that, and back to game. And I believe I hadn't moved you this turn. No, just move there. We're gonna go up here and see the treasure trove of a land that is over here. I want it so badly. But to get it, I'd have to fight an army, and it has an earth elemental, and it's going to be a pain to deal with. Especially since I don't have roads yet. Now, roads in this game, you don't build them yourself. You research the tech you need, and actually there's 2 techs you need. One tech will automatically connect all of your cities with roads, and the second tech will also connect your outposts to your cities via roads. So you don't have to do any of that yourself. Problem is, I don't have the tech. Trading will give me road access between cities, and I don't remember, was it economics for outpost? Yeah. I have to go all the way to economics just to get roads to my outposts. Sheesh. That's gonna take a while. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna take a while. Oh, I want this so badly. I want to settle here. It'd be a great 3rd city. I'd need an army for that. Definitely would need an army for that. Okay. Let's just cycle through the turns. It had to be on 5th turn too. Counting it out now, I see the truth. Ooh! The maze is ridiculously large, like someone attached a pole to precipitous eco. Okay. I don't have the weight capacity to carry that. It'd be nice though that the war staff doesn't really do anything. Staffs, I've never seen a use for them other than the fact that they are words. Come on, where are you? They don't have encumbrance. They don't have weight. There we go. The mace, on the other hand, you can see it has bash. It has a chance equal to the damage done to knock the victim prone, so this one would have a 12% chance of doing so. Different weapons in this game have different abilities. The mace weapons have the bash ability, so you can use them to great effect if you get a bash proc. Basically, that means that the unit who is bashed is prone for a turn and will lose that turn in combat. Meaning that you can, well, bash them again. You don't really need to get the bash off, but, you know, figuratively speaking. I'm actually going to see if I put the van braces on this guy, you can wield the mace. That is a beautiful sight. It is a one-handed weapon, so if I find a shield, I can equip that as well, if I have the encumbrance for it. And this is Huh. I never noticed that. I should have, but I didn't. You actually get an initiative penalty for being encumbered. Cool. Learning new things about the game all the time. Like I said, I've only played it twice, so if you're looking for an expert playthrough of this game, look elsewhere. It's not gonna be here. That is not something I want to deal with. They have a stalker, they got wolves, they have bone ogre. At least they don't have bears. Bears are the bane of your existence in this game. And anything else with the ability maul. You trespass on our hunting grounds. You must pay the price. Sure thing. Whatever. You must pay the price. We can build gardens to feed our people and workshops to make them more productive. I'm not going to read all of this. You can read it yourself by pausing the video and reading. But I will read some of the stuff, text, that this game throws at me. Just not all of it. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Army size would be nice. Short spears would be decent. Spears, as you can see, have a chance, and it increases with the quality of the spear, to ignore the victim's defenses. So spears are really good against heavily armored units. Hammers, yeah, bash attack. The axes have a backswing. These are good against lightly armored dodge units. If they have a very high dodge chance against you, you have a very high chance of actually hitting them anyway with the axe. The backswing gives you a second attack if your first attack is dodged. And swords have a counterattack, meaning that for this dagger, for instance, you are allowed one counterattack per round, meaning that you can deal double damage to someone by attacking them, and then as you get attacked by them, you deal the counterattack. Throwing knives are meh. I don't see the value in them. They do very little damage, and you can throw it at enemies within a range of 3, so I guess it's like poking them, unless they have any sort of armor whatsoever, but not worth the iron cost of actually putting that on a unit, so I usually stay clear. Oh my god, this is taking forever. 22 turns. I'm gonna have to go for knowledge, get some studies up, get some extra research going. 22 turns for a tier 1 tech is just unacceptable. I don't want to deal with that for too long. Also, Wilding Warrior. Your doom approaches. Fuck you and your not allowed in your lands bullshit. I go where I want, bitch. You can't stop me. Also, I have coffee. If the drinking bothers you, well, tough. I want coffee. Go attack him. I clicked. There we go. Wilding Warrior's dead. I gain 8 gold. We gain some experience. He lost a little bit of hit points. Hit points do regenerate over time, so there's that. Animal bones litter the wilding camp, but there is little of value. After a careful search, you are only able to turn up 1 item of value. A shadow dagger. Favored by assassins, this dagger slips as easily through armor as a crow through the night sky. Interesting. It has a 66% chance of ignoring the victim's defenses and has a counterattack. So this is basically a spear and a sword. Very nice. Swords, I believe, also give you the biggest initiative bonus. Maces give you an initiative penalty. So there's also that to consider when choosing what type of weapon you want for your characters and your armies. Bash, by the way, does not work on cavalry units. Not very effective. 7 attack, 6 attack, yep. You have a new dagger. Congratulations. And might. On the one hand, they're mites. On the other, they're scouts. Nope. Nope. You're still valuable to me for the map information you can give me. Okay. You are gonna go over to our planned city building location, and you gonna build a workshop. Get some extra production going. You can hurry production, just like in a game like, say, Civilization, but I'd actually have to research... Yes, I actually have to research... Well, it's civics, so it's a tier 1. Still, you have to research civics in order to be allowed to rush production. Also gives your faction 1 prestige, which is not bad. I'm not sure what that does. Oh yeah, it's a bonus to your city growth that is evenly distributed amongst all of your cities. Evenly distributed there. So you can have a lot of prestige, but if you have a lot of cities as well, it's not going to give you that much of a bonus. Good thing to keep in mind. I'm saying that mostly for myself, because I have a tendency of forgetting such things. I actually knew that before and had forgotten. You have healed 1 out of your 2 hit points. That's good. Where do I want to go next? Actually, if I increase, I'd get a water shard. Water shard, yeah. Whatever. I'll have plenty of time of claiming that later. Right now, I'm more interested in claiming the clay pit. Clay pit is going to propel my capital forward with extra production. And that is going to be sweet. Ah! My settlement has grown a level. Now, Ankh-Morpork has grown to level 2, and I may select what type of settlement I want this to be. Conclave is what it's called. It gives more bonuses than are listed here. I don't know why they are listed. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know why they're not listed in this game. They are listed in the expansion pack, or maybe it's a standalone. Come to think of it, whatever. The other game. Let's just say that and move on with our lives. It gives like 8 to research, so it would be very good to have. Towns give 4 guilder per turn, I believe, and fortresses give a bunch of defensive bonuses, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Conclave also gives a 50% research rate when idle. So if you want a city that is... If you have a city that you don't have anything you want it to do, you can make it into a conclave and tear through the tech tree. But I want a town. It'll give us 1 zone of control. Like you can see in the little flavor text there, it devotes the city to agriculture, financial and production pursuits. And it is going to give me a good amount of guilder per turn, especially when I can keep upgrading it. Enables town improvements and increases zone of control. This dedicates it to growth and command. Oh right, we were on fortress conclave. I don't know. Whatever. It's it's gonna make the town grow faster and be more financial, okay? That's all you need to know. And money is kind of important, especially if I want to use it to rush production of something. later down the line. Now, my pioneers are going to keep moving through that forest, which is going to take a long time. Not a fan of that, but what can you do? And my emperor over here is going to keep moving. Ooh. Oh. I was like, hey, there's a spot there where I can put a fortress, make it a production city, and pump out military. And there's more of them over here, and then it's like, oh, there's an ogre. Gotcha. Can I train any sort of military? No, of course not. Do I have any sort of military I can make? I have clubs and staves and belts of speed, which I can't put on any of my units because then I won't be able to build them because I don't have the magical crystals required. But it's a good way for you to see the unit designer. You make your units kind of like you do in Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. You select a weapon from the assortment you have unlocked. You select a armor piece for each of the, you know, helmet, breastplate, bracer, shields, greaves, boots, and you have the selection of the things you have actually researched. Equipment, you can give them magical shit, and as well as mounts and other, these are just like cosmetic enhancement thingies. You can give them beards and change their clothing. Changing their clothing after you've selected an armor on them removes the armor. You've been warned. You can give them cloaks, but that's about it. That is not a black glove. There you go. That does not look the same as that. Just saying. Anyway, and then you can give them traits. You can give them scouts, no movement penalties through forest, swamp, or hill, +1 sight, -10 weight capacity. So you can actually make a armed and armored scout if you so desire. I don't. It doesn't really matter this early in the game. It's just giving your scouts like stuff. Like, see, the weak thing and actually the weak thing I might not. Hold on, I gotta check this. Okay, so I don't know why they have the weak thing. Maybe that's the default scout thing, because it gives a negative to labor cost. Monsters are less likely to attack. That's actually a good one for them. You can have that. No. Don't want to build anything. Knowledge is going to take forever, but at least it's only going to take 10 turns instead of the 22 that we had before, because we grew into a teenage city, and now we are producing a point of research. We are... no, our unrest did not go down, so we're basically just using it because we can, I guess. Because we can. Okay. After knowledge, I'm gonna go after civics. I need the bell tower to get the unrest down. Unrest gives you research and production penalties in all of your cities. Increasing your tax rate increases your unrest, by the way, just in case that wasn't obvious for you. So you can get more money, but you're sacrificing research and you're sacrificing production to do it. Okay, I thought you'd actually go through the city in that turn. Obviously not. I might want to pick up this quest at the Humble Inn over here, and this one in the Odd Hut, as well as the Shattered Statue. There's going to be spiders there. I think I can beat a Widow Spider, especially with my Sand Golem, since they're immune to poison. I think I can beat them. I don't know though. Ooh, okay. I forgot that I had already noticed that. Good job, me. Rahel the Scorpion. Ooh, I can actually hire him if I get over there. I should consider doing so. Maybe we can take out the ogre. Heroes work the same way as your man dude over here, your sovereign, in that if they fall in battle, they don't die, they just become unavailable for 5 turns, and they get an injury. I don't remember if I actually mentioned that or not, but an injury is basically a negative trait. And if you keep losing people in battles, they are going to keep stacking up negative traits. And some of them can be very detrimental, like a -1 to hit points to your entire army that person is currently occupying. That one's not so fun. I usually... No, actually, I keep them in the army, but I don't like it. I do so under protest. There we go. Our borders have grown automatically because of our city upgrade, and now you can see here the game is telling us, you can make a water shrine. It's a big deal. No, it's not. Well, it is, but it give me mana, it increased my water spell power. I don't care. I want the workshop, and then I want bell tower, but I'm not gonna get that yet. I want something, okay? Maybe an army. I don't know. Having an army is kind of important. Not so much at this early in the game, but eventually these motherfuckers are gonna start roaming. And shortly after they start roaming, they're going to start entering into your borders. And if you don't have an army, then shortly after they've entered into your borders, they're gonna proceed to kill you. And, oh, goddammit, I'd like to avoid the killing me part, if at all possible. Now, can you get there? No, you have to go through the woods. Next turn we'll settle that city, and everything will be fine and dandy. Now then, I might not actually have to kill the spiders. I might want to kill the spiders, though. They are there for like early game I'm gonna kill the spider. I talked myself into it. I'm gonna kill the spider. I'm not gonna charge the spider. Okay. Spider has some special abilities. That was a web ability, which it tried to use to ensnare my guy. I can't say I remember what it does as far as effects go, but it slows you down. I think it lowers your initiative or something. I don't think it's routing, so I think they can still move after that has been cast on them, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, we're going to use our first spell of the game, Flame Dart. Bastard resisted it. God damn it. And Beguile. Beguile, I think I can actually... can I? No. I thought I could check and see what Beguile does, but apparently not. Okay, now maybe Beguile. Victim has a 50% chance to swing at a random unit in melee instead of his target. Okay. Goddamn spiders. These spiders are the bane of my existence. Really, they are. I hate these spiders. You know, just fortify. Just fortify. There we go. There we go. Sand Golem can tack it up for a while, so we don't get the extra poison damage added to us. I'd very much like to avoid the extra poison damage. As such. There we go. Sand Golem get injured. It's okay. He'll get over it. And we have a level up for our dude man here. Emperor Acciyn is now level 2. And we get to choose from a list of 5 traits basically as to what we want him to have. We can make him quick to give him more initiative, which, well, it determines your turn order in combat. We could give him potential, which would increase the experience he gains from now on by 15%. I might go for that actually. Finesse, not something you want to have in a mace character. Let's just put it that way, because you're not always going to have a higher initiative than them, since your weapon is actually lowering yours. Strength would be nice if I actually had armor to put on him. I don't, except for the thing I have, and he's kind of sharing that with the other guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with potential. And you, Adventurer's Boon, gives a straight up 8 hit point. It is also rare, meaning that it's not very likely to pop up. Lethal, give +3 to attack, 3 Gilder per turn instead of the 2 I'm giving now, I assume. Strength or potential, you're an assassin type character, aren't you? Well, I could build you into something else and the 3 attack would still be helpful, don't get me wrong. But I kinda like to keep a theme. Also, your hair is... well... your hair is something, let's just put it that way. Freaking powdered wig bullshit. Okay, skills, Acciyn, skills. Adventurer's Boon. Hit points can be a very big deal, especially this early on, so that's my reasoning behind that one. Okay, can we find good city locations? I have not found too many of those yet, but we do have this, and we can improve the fruit grove to give this city an instant extra food. Having more food does not, however, increase the actual what's the word? The actual growth rate of the city. So yeah. I should be focusing on production first then, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Good job. Okay. You guys have done that. Oh, right, they kind of drop. I might want to take out... No, my tank is almost dead. Don't do it. Me, don't do it. Wait for him to get healed first. There's a good boy. The spider was nesting over what you first assume is a clutch of spider eggs. When you cut away the webbing, you discover an item. A robe! Though the enchantment on these robes is faint, they still help link the wearer to the arcane. What do they actually do? Defense, spell mastery... Ooh! Minus 10% mana cost for tactical spells. I will wear that, thank you very much. That is going to help us out. That is definitely going to help us out. Now what's over here? Over here is another crystal crag, a modest inn with a quest for us, and a bunch of stuff. Oh, and Ophidians. Ophidians are... I don't like seeing them this early. They are not the strongest of units, but they are definitely stronger than, say, wolves. And they would murder my army right now. They would completely obliterate these guys. So I would not like to fight them. If at all possible, I'm gonna try to avoid that. Also, you can see down here, I believe I showed this before. You have your city level, and as far as I can tell, you have the dark bar over here that tells you how big your city is right now. You have the light bar over here that tells you how far it can actually grow, and then you have the black bar telling you how far wow. Telling you how far it needs to be able to grow in order to go up to the next level. I believe that's how it works, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm not an expert at the game. We could give some extra growth. That's not really gonna help us since we don't have enough food to actually grow into the next level. So, what is going to help us out here? Food per grain would help us, especially since we have 5 grain. Wasn't there a clay pit over here that I was planning on taking to increase the productions of the city? Yes, there was. Yes, there was. And I should get on that. I should also drink more water. Now, what do you have for me? There was a faceted stone embedded in the chest of the statue, but it has since fallen loose. It's a hate stone! This vile item is probably not healthy, but it causes the soldier to go into a fury during battle. It's an equipment item, and it gives +1 initiative. We can use that to offset the -3 from our stone mace. Good, good, good. And what's the quest? This farmhouse... it's this quest. God damn it! Fuck, I hate getting this quest when I don't have enough mana. This farmhouse's fence is broken down and a cow lies dead in the field with a pair of bite marks nearly the size of short swords. The wound still oozes with a greenish-white infection, and the cow's eyes are forever trapped in an expression of terror and pain. Any other livestock that were once kept here are gone. The farmhouse is so quiet it appears abandoned, but when you draw close, a young man jumps up on the porch and grabs his spear. When he sees who you are, he tells you his story. This farmhouse is his parents', and it was attacked by a giant spider. He and his 2 brothers arrived too late, and both of his parents were bitten in the attack. His father is already dead. His mother dies on her deathbed. No, she's dying. Game, your wording is incorrect here. Just saying. May I see your mother? The young man takes you inside, where his brothers tend to his mother. She is very weak, but she tries to focus on you when you enter the room. Please. 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 God damn it. Please. Please kill that creature. Or my sons. She drifts off again. So, we could kill the creature. We would have been able to heal the woman if we had more mana at this point, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's even possible unless you can find mana somewhere to have 100 mana this early in the game, or we could say we have no time for this. I will kill the creature for you. Because righteousness and stuff. Yes, that is the reason why. Okay, what do we have over here? No sites to settle and Ignis. Ignis are... mid-game they are pushovers because of their low defense and low hit points. Early game though, they deal a lot of damage. A lot. They basically have a fire attack, like the one I used on the spider in the battle earlier. So not only do they get a free attack off on you, which does like 16 damage, which is just insane considering, you know, my guy here is 19, this guy is 25, with the Adventurer's Boon 8, and, well, my Sand Golem 24. Decent number, but could definitely be better. But yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. I do not want to expand too far in that direction. Definitely not. And knowledge is going to take another 3 seasons. Alright, let's get going. And we have a message from the Kingdom of Ythril. Emperor Acciyn of Craxus, you are seen. You raise an empire, you raise an army. Know that Ythril's power dwarfs yours. Our is the power of the dragon. Okay. Dare to challenge us and we will burn your lands to ash. Safe travels, Warlord Verga. That guy is another Empire person, so I should theoretically have a good chance of having decent relations with him. Yes, your warriors do not fear me. That's fine. Now, the only thing I can do here is offer tribute, demand tribute, and offer a non-aggression pact. I'm not gonna do either of these because, well, frankly, I don't even know where he is. So, whatever. Also, if he demands tribute of me, I might just have to kill him at some point during this game. There are Darkling armies over here. Darklings are basically mites, but, you know, evolved to the next level or whatever. They're slightly stronger, but they're still a pushover unit that you can easily kill. Even Darkling warriors aren't really that much of a threat. That said, I don't want my scouts engaging in combat with them. Nope. Because that won't end well. Cave bear. Had to be a cave bear. There we go. This guy has maul. The unit continues to attack until it misses. Each attack has a cumulative -15 to accuracy. This ability is another bane of my existence. You know, you can see for yourself. I don't know what a bear's base accuracy is, but I've seen a bear get like 5 consecutive hits on one of my like mid-game units, just murdering them. It's not a fun sight to behold. And I don't want that to happen to these guys. These guys, I'm not sure they could survive 2 hits. Let's stay away from the bear. How about? And why the fuck are you glowing? I think that means they level up. Yeah, it's level 4 now. So I guess these monsters level up throughout the game. I knew that happened. I didn't think it'd be level 4 already. Damn, that's fast. The house somehow still stands in the waste. Perhaps because of the finger-thick webs covering its surface. Finger-thick webs! I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. Webs that all at once begin to tremble as something from deep within the house approaches. Attack! Oh, sorry if that was loud. This is a ravenous harridan. I might actually lose this fight, just so you know. It is possible for me to actually lose this fight. I have Fortify as a skill, and these are Silver Tongue. Convert a trained unit to your cause unless they resist. That is not a trained unit, by the way. That is a wild unit and cannot be persuaded by my Silver Tongue. Chaos is a water spell. It does a random water effect, low level water effect I believe, on whatever you cast it on. I believe it can slow, daze, or do damage. There might be another one that might pop up. I'm gonna go with a Flame Dart first, and I'm going to want to try to engage this where I have the first strike. So I want to keep out of its range. That's not gonna happen, is it? That just might not happen. Chaos. Let's see what we get. Well, whatever we got, he resisted it. Fun times. Okay. No, I don't want you going in there. You can move forward and do another flame dart. I mean, he's resisting, but it's still doing some damage to him, right? Okay, okay. You should be able to survive one more hit. Question is, are we going to be able to kill it within the time allotted? Ow. And there you go. This guy's poisoned. He's going to be slowly ticking down in health until we kill this thing. Fortify. Fortifies a tile, which gives the unit in that tile plus 10 to accuracy and 20 to dodge. That might be what saves me here. I'm going to use that. And he dodged. God damn it. Now, the poison... well, the poison doesn't really matter now, does it? Now, I don't know about spiders. I think small spiders you can bash. This guy, if you look at the bottom right corner, has an elephant sign on it. That means it's a large unit and cannot be bashed. So that potential advantage is gone from me, and I'm now poisoned. Even though I have a plus 20 to dodge from my fortifications, I'm probably not going to make it here. Unless I dodge that. Ow. Nope. Chipped tooth. Okay. He has a chipped tooth which hasn't taken increased damage from poison. I don't know how that works. Oh, apparently your sovereign doesn't get an injury. That's good. Still, that's 5 turns where I can't use those units, and I also lost my sand golem, and the quest is still active, and I think we've released the beast into the world. Goody. So that spider is going to be roaming around right now. Also, we can build a study in every city to greatly boost our research efforts and please your scholars. Okay, good. Civics. Need bell tower. Okay. What do we have up here? Crag spawn. Sort of easy units if they're alone and you outnumber them. But I don't right now, so I don't know how easy they'd be for me. But we have constructed our pioneers. That is good. Keep exploring. You are going to go out and claim the clay pit for me. If I tell you to go... Let's see, it's a 2x2. Like a cross. Basically a 5x5 that I would take. So putting it there would give me the clay pit and the water shard. What way do you want to take to get there? You want to go past the spider. I don't want you to go past the spider, so I will be controlling you from now on. Thank you very much. And I need units. Even if it's just militia, I need something. And I need 2 of them. Yes, I trained those guys. Got it.